Hey guys, welcome back to the Startup Series. If you're new here, my name is Samuel, and we are creating franchises by making a space where novels can turn into much more without actually getting rid of the people behind the work. So this week was pretty eventful. If you remember, we had presentation with the Cambridge Writing Group postponed, but we're still able to go to the monthly meeting to just go and chat with some of the people there. So we plan to make a showcase video of the platform and make like a little business card with the QR code to the video and then just hand those out at the meeting. And we did make the showcase video, we just weren't able to make it in time. Like on Monday, it was just me editing last week's footage. And then on Tuesday, the day of the meeting, I had to record the showcase video and edit it on the same day. And that just took most of the time. So then I had to hurry and head over to Cambridge, which is a ways away from Kitchener, but we ended up making it on time. So because we weren't able to present today, I just had to sit through another guy have his presentation, and then after his presentation I had a chance to chat with a few people before they left. So I just asked them some stuff about the books they're writing and also some key questions like what their timeline for publishing was, what writing softwares they use, and also what publishing route they plan on taking. So yeah, the first person I spoke to actually said he puts out a book every 1 to 2-ish years, and they just use Microsoft Word to write their manuscripts. But what was interesting is how they actually publish their books. So they didn't really have their books online, like on Amazon or anything like that. And they just sold all their books in person just by handing out their physical copies at book events and such. So for what we're offering, it might be hard to get them on board. Maybe they might have been interested in the writing tools we have, but getting them to publish on the platform might have been a bit difficult. But the second person that I spoke to hadn't published any books yet, but they said they were working on 5 books at the same time. And the first book that they started working on, they started when they were 15, and they look at least like 40. So that was crazy. But they said they used LibreOffice to make their manuscripts, and sometimes they would use their phone and even pen and paper, maybe when they're out and about and don't feel like using their phones. So they would have to transfer over their written stuff to their laptop afterwards. So maybe that could be a pain point we could address, but we'll still need some more evidence to justify that. And they did say once they do complete their books, they would go down the indie publishing route. Now, the third person that we spoke to actually said that they were going down the traditional publishing route, which was interesting because they spoke of these really big ambitions of getting picked up by some big studio. And they felt that the story, the world that they were building was just too big for one person alone. So then the studio would handle people coming in to make some sort of spin-off and maybe even live action adaptations and the likes. And mind you, they were close to completing the manuscript, but they hadn't started querying for any agents yet, which that whole process usually takes maybe up to a whole year. And that's just to get an agent. So it's just interesting to hear like that level of ambition that's almost borderline unrealistic. And honestly, I did kind of see myself in them because it makes me wonder if that's how I sound to other people. Because we're trying to take over the world and just transform the whole entertainment industry as a whole, going up against giants like Amazon with their KDP or even Netflix, Crunchyroll, and I guess just all of the streaming services. But anyway, we did learn a little bit from that meeting, but then the next day we went back to the weekly co-writing session that the Kitchener-Waterloo Writing Group usually has. And once again, we failed to talk to anyone. Like, I don't know what it is about it, but I find it really hard when everyone just looks to be focused on their own thing. And it kind of just gives library vibes where everyone's just studying, like how am I supposed to interrupt the person in that situation? So what we did do is that night we sent a direct message on Discord to the organizer of the meetings, and we got a hit. So we convinced them to go check out the showcase YouTube video that we made and get them to provide their feedback, which would be good if we can get them on board with the whole idea, because it would make it easier to get the whole writing group on board as well. And then we can start getting real user feedback on the platform, and then we can start iterating from there. But switching to a different topic, we're doing our first monthly financial report. So for now, we have 2 KPIs that we actually track. One of them being the number of signups that we get, and also the number of projects that are created on the platform. And for each of those, we have a grand total of just one, which was Lindsay, the organizer of the Cambridge Authors Group. So it doesn't really count. But yeah, we really need to work on the marketing side of the company. And of course, we had 0 revenue this month because of that, but that's okay. Now onto our expenditure report. For reference, we started on this journey with 10K on the company side and another 10K for just personal living. And on the company side, we have a burn rate of about 500 per month, which should hypothetically last us about 20 months if we keep at this current pace. But for the breakdown, most of it really just goes to Cursor and some other stuff like our Supabase and the Google Workspace. And we do have a few items that we're still using the free plan for, but if things do pick up, I think the first thing we would upgrade is the Vercel. So yeah, currently we're now sitting at 9,500 in the company bank account. Oh yeah, but also speaking on the bank account, recently we got our business card, and then I was like, okay, good, let me move all my subscriptions that I currently have on my personal credit card to the business card. And then I realized that it doesn't have that 3-digit code on the card. So then I had to call the bank and I was like, oh, like, what's up with this? And then they told me basically that it wasn't a Visa card, so I can't use it for any online transactions, which almost makes it useless, to be honest. And I think the business credit card might have been the Visa option, but because I'm not Canadian, I'm not eligible to have one, which I guess makes sense. But yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do about that. But anyway, for the personal, our current burn rate is about $1,250 per month. So I have about 8 months of runway in total. And after the first 4 months, we're gonna reevaluate where we currently stand with this whole situation and all that, and see if reality has finally kicked in and I would have to start looking for a job, or if I should just keep going with what we're doing. So I'm basically giving it the summer to make this all happen. But don't worry guys, I have some extra cushion tied up in my TFSA, so we could, in theory, keep going for another 12 months if we really need to. But yeah, that's the situation. I recently finished my undergraduate degree in mechatronics engineering from the University of Waterloo. And instead of going on a grad trip and getting a job, we are chasing our dreams / delusions. But thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.